Hey guys, welcome to my another update. This time is about June, and this time I'm finally not late with my update. Let's dive into it. First of all, I've been traveling almost the whole June. I spent in Cluj, Romania, which was a great trip, but I came to one realization. The realization is that it still takes me some time to adjust and to get into productivity as I have at home. So I think with Cluj it took me about a week, and then I finally started getting into the non-procrastinating productivity time. It's a little bit sad, but also it brings me to conclusions that I actually had them for some time, that if I travel, I'd rather either have short trips and take a full vacation for them, or I will go for a long time. Because with a long time, well, by a long time I mean like 1 month or 2 months. In that case, at least I will have some quality time instead of just jumping back and forth. Maybe even 2 months is more appropriate. Well, anyway, I don't have any big travel plans until the September, so hopefully I'm gonna be focusing right now at home solely on my projects. And let's get to YouTube updates. First of all, I published only one video for my English channel, one video for my Russian channel. Not a great progress, but also it's due to the fact that my laptop turns out can't really edit videos. So in Cluj, of course, I didn't have my computer, my Mac Studio, so I only had a laptop, and it's an M1 basic model, and DaVinci Resolve completely crushing it. My wife has a little bit better laptop. Also asking her to give me a laptop is not very convenient, so I decided I've been focusing a little bit on other projects, and YouTube was less priority. I shoot a few videos, so I shoot like 4 videos while in Cluj, while I travel there, and mostly spend time doing different projects. Also related to YouTube, I finally got access to A/B testing, and last video I already used the A/B testing. So you basically put 3 thumbnails, and you got a YouTube algorithm checking how many watch hours for each thumbnail, not even the click-through rate, which is interesting. And after some time it gives you an idea which one is the best, and it sets it as a default. Honestly, I didn't expect, but this feature is really amazing. It works like a charm, and it's much convenient than changing the thumbnails and following yourself how the click-through rate changes, etc. So I'm really glad I'm getting this feature finally, and I'm planning to try it for my previous videos as well. Also, despite that I published only one video on each channel, I had a great success with my video about the culture shocks in the Netherlands. It's kind of got picked up by the algorithm, and I think after like 4 or 5 days it already has 5,000 views, which is great, I think. And I even got this little icon in my YouTube studio that you're doing great. One of your videos are really picked up, and yeah, keep up. It's always great to have these little outliners when they got picked up. You get a lot more motivation to keep going. Even despite the YouTube, of course, is a marathon, it's still great to have these little moments. And also, I decided that I'm gonna be only kind of tracking the stats of YouTube progress only quarterly, because it doesn't really make sense to do it monthly. It can fluctuate a lot, and if it grows quarter by quarter, then it means I'm on the right way, but during the months it can fluctuate, so you kind of don't know what to do with these stats. And I did my quarter to quarter for the first time, and actually I see a lot of great progress. So for example, first quarter and second quarter we're comparing here of 2024, I have a views growth 30%. On second quarter I had a revenue growth of 46%, which is great, and I had subscribers growth 28%, so I'm getting much more subscribers now. And the engagement, so it's things like comments, shares, likes, it grows on 43%, which I think is a great result. I'm actually aiming to 50% for all the stats, and revenue 60%, so it's a little bit lower, but as long as it's growing, it's totally fine. And it was for my English channel, and for my Russian channel it's actually even more. Second quarter bring me 52% in terms of views, 53% in terms of revenue growth, and 64% subscribers growth, and 48% engagement growth, which is a great news. I also did a little kind of like spreadsheets with my top performing videos and all the stats like views to subscribers, views to likes, or the highest RPM, the number of RPM. It's really interesting stats to look at. So of course the most viewed, most watched videos are not always the ones that brings most of the views to likes ratio or views to subscribers, and also RPM is completely different. I recently finally got the information about my video about finance. It was kind of like experiment. I did one video about finance in Europe and how to start investing in the Netherlands. At first it was the same RPM as before, but right now the RPM finally updated and it's now €8.24, which is like the highest RPM I ever had. It's usually like 3, 4, maybe 5 for videos about housing, but yeah, this one is 8.24. The videos about finances is something I will definitely be publishing more in the future. I'm gonna try to cover them as a topic of Netherlands, so it's gonna be European finance specifically, so I don't get out of my niche. That's a great type of niche I wanna explore a bit more. I think that's all for YouTube. Mostly for other projects I've been doing, first of all, the ebook. Unfortunately, I was planning to publish my ebook with a guide of buying a house in the Netherlands in May or June, but it's already July and I still haven't finished it. I did a good progress while I was in Cluj. I had this like morning writing session, so I did a great progress. I recently sent the email to all the people who pre-order it, and all the email collections I have, it will be published in the next 2 to 3 weeks, and I think I'm gonna meet this goal for sure. I already have a good progress also with helpful calculators that people can use to calculate their rent versus buying kind of decision, or also to calculate the mortgage payments for the future. I think it's going to be really useful, and also guide itself is also, I don't know, maybe 70-80% done, and also of course post editing afterwards, but yeah, should be done. And also I started working on a new project which called Sponsor Grid. It's only right now it's only a landing page with an email collector, and I'm working on the project itself, but basically it's a product for YouTubers who wanna find sponsors, and it's basically going to be a database with the sponsored leads. I'm not gonna connect YouTubers with the sponsors. I'm not doing this kind of project because it requires a lot of manual task. This product is more automated, so it's going to be just leads that people can find sponsors for their specific niche, for their specific audience type, for their specific audience size. And it's going to be like a database where you can filter for your specific requirements, and I'm going to be updating it. I'm going to be showing which YouTubers already sponsored with this company, etc., etc. I think it's a pretty interesting project to work on, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I will spend July working on this product a little bit more, although the ebook, the guide of buying a house, is still my priority for this month. I definitely have to finish it within the next 2 to 3 weeks. Ideally, of course, to tackle both of them, especially because most of my YouTube videos for this month are already recorded, so I don't need to record anything else, only editing. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. You never know, and it's a summer, so you always want to spend weekends somewhere outside on the lake or something. I'm still figuring out my schedule, my plans for the rest of the year, so I'm trying to do it like month-to-month basis. But recently I started thinking again, maybe I will launch these 2 products and we'll take a break and focus fully on content. By content I mean of course YouTube, but also my travel blog, which is doesn't have many articles, but it's still growing in terms of views, and I think there's something in there. Despite all the AI, all the ChatGPT epidemic, I think these blogs that are written by hand with genuine emotions, I think they're still valuable, and especially when you experienced truly those travels, for example, or you went through the immigration process and you have these real ideas. I think they work much better than any AI written articles. But yeah, we'll see. I definitely want to spend some time on it, and my blog doesn't even have any advertisements yet, so maybe that's something I will start adding as well. Maybe once it hit maybe 2,000 views per month, it's I think a good start. Also, I'm trying to experiment with like week-to-week schedule. For example, right now I'm doing 3 days as fully content days and 2 days as a fully like development or creating something kind of like development days, product days. That's another thing I'm experimenting with, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. For example, today is a content day and I know all my thoughts, all my brain power focused on creating videos, writing scripts, etc., and I don't think about any development related issues, and tomorrow it's going to be vice versa. So that's hopefully will work for me a little bit better. Again, thank you for watching. I still hope somebody interested in these updates. I see you next month in August, when I will update you with July things, and have a great summer. Bye bye.